So in typical YouTube fashion, my car is currently blurred out, but anyone who can actually read already knows this is my new BMW M140i. So this car is very much like the S3 in terms of its looks, and I don't mean that they look the same, but they are, they're both very subtle and understated compared to a lot of other cars in its class. The interior, a lot of people actually put the interior down on BMWs just to say that they are a bit dated and everything else, but for me, I'm coming from a 2010 Audi S3, and in comparison, I just feel it's just such a much nicer place to be. The seats hug you a lot better through the corners. It's got the professional nav on this one. I'll do a separate video in terms of the actual full spec of this car, but yeah, just the infotainment and everything else, it's just so much more modern than what I'm used to. Yeah, it's just generally a nice place to be. M's gonna sneeze. There it is. To go with the understated looks, this car is packing a 3-litre 6-cylinder engine which produces about 340 brake horsepower. Now, it's, there's no two ways about it, it's a bit of an animal. Even in its standard guise, it sounds absolutely phenomenal. When looking for a new car, I really wanted something that was just a little bit more Larry, and even though these are a lot louder than what I'm used to, yeah, I do want a few more pops and crackles, etc. So yeah, hopefully probably looking at the M Performance exhaust or the Remus. So we'll have a look and yeah, hopefully make a decision. One big thing about this car, which I know I keep comparing it to the S3, but obviously with that being my previous car, it's kind of, yeah, it's at the forefront of my mind. Now, the gearbox on this, not as good as the dual clutch DSG box that I'm used to. There is a bit of you actually feel the gear changes on here, which, in some scenarios, I'd prefer to have the DSG box. Others, actually feeling the kick when you're changing gears is actually, quite rewarding. Times where I've noticed it be a bit of a disadvantage is, if you're in comfort going up a long hill and you just happen to be in 8th gear and then it comes down to 7th and then 6th and then 5th, you're just getting these little jolts, which it's not awful, but yeah, it's just not the seamless transition that I'm used to with the dual clutch gearbox. Another interesting thing about the 8-speed auto is actually the gearing on it. So in the S3, for example, at 70 miles an hour, you'd be just about hitting 3,000 revs, whereas in this, it's actually just a mere 1,700. So on a run, yeah, you can get some pretty decent fuel economy from it. Stick your foot down and yeah, that goes out the window. Now, a big change for me is actually going rear-wheel drive. Now, whilst I have driven quite a lot of rear-wheel drive cars, I've never owned one. I've always owned front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive cars, so the whole driving dynamics has changed for me, and it's almost like learning to drive all over again. So you might expect to see a video in the coming weeks. I've crashed my M140i, hopefully not, but yeah, be prepared. Overall, so far, I absolutely love this car. I mean, it's my previous car I put down as being almost the ultimate hot hatch in terms of being able to do everything. To be honest, this just kind of goes up a level again for me. The only negative I think which the S3 would have over it is the four-wheel drive ability in the snow and stuff like that, but let's be honest, that happens once, twice a year, if that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to creating a lot more content with this one, and yeah, sharing my journey with you. I've got lots of plans. If there's any particular videos that you guys would like to see me make in this car, I know there's quite a few people buying them at the moment, so if there's anything that you feel is not covered and you'd like to see, do let me know in the comments below. Hoping to get as many videos out as possible, just as I said, to share this experience with you. So thanks for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon.